Welcome back to another episode of How to Service. My name is Ken Baker from Green Pro Solutions, and today we're going to be talking about your fill system. Now, it's a combination of a service and how to troubleshoot. Now, when this unit here was weatherized at the end of the year, there's another series on our how it works and how to service on a website of how to weatherize. And what I recently came into an issue with is that the whole truck was weatherized very well. It was parked outdoors, it was freezing weather, everything was great. Until we found out that there was one error that we made that we want to pass on to you as a learning. So when you go to weatherize, when you go to put product in the summertime, this is your fill 2-inch fill valve. Now you put your water onto here to fill your system, and it goes up into the air gap and into your tanks. Now when you go to weatherize, you dump all your product out and you put antifreeze in. But what happens is this valve gets shut after you fill it. And you weatherize and drain everything else, but there's a vertical pipe in here. You take a look here. This line here comes from the fill valve. Now you shut that when you initially filled the unit with product in the springtime, and then you deleted all that, and then you put antifreeze in here. But what we forget is that this is still filled with water when you went to fill your tanks initially in the season or throughout the season. And then you shut your valve because you don't want that excess to be spilt onto the ground. What you need to remember to do, you don't need to put antifreeze in here. What you do need to do is remember to open that valve to let all the water out of there. What will happen is that valve will crack and it'll split open as it did to us today. So it's just one of those small details of looking at all the details of how to maintain and service your unit at the end of the year. So my name is Ken Baker. Thank you for joining us for another episode of How to Service.